Hello, wonderful world of YouTube. This is Bahamut2K456, aka Baha, once again. And today you have an ungodly long video. I'll explain the reason for this in a moment. Okay, now that we're in game, I can actually explain it to you. By the way, this is my favorite level in all of Doom. But, yeah. My birthday is, today, if all goes as planned. It is currently June 21st, but hopefully this video will be uploaded on the 22nd. And I figured, since I won't have a video up for a few days due to plans surrounding my birthday, I might as well upload a humongously long, brutal Doom segment. So, all of Episode 3 is going to be in this video, and also I am making a promise to do Episode 4 now, which I initially stated I wasn't going to. So, yeah, there's that. This music is part of the reason I love this level so much. Actually, I think I like the bonus level more. There's a bonus level based on this level, which is amazing, but I do love this level. To be entirely honest, there's no particular reason for it, I just really, really enjoy the level. So, actually, I think Episode 3 is probably my favorite episode in the game, which a lot of people kind of scratch their heads at. I honestly can't explain why I like it so much. I just do. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 levels that I don't like in the episode, but the rest of them I just really enjoy, so yeah, whole thing's full of brilliance. Not too many frustrating levels, difficult ones, certainly, but not really frustrating. And those imps almost ruined my day, but I shall progress nonetheless. Also, if you read the title, you'll probably know, because I think you probably know the birthday thing in advance, because I think I'm actually going to put that in the title. Call it, like, Brutal Doom Episode 9 Birthday Special, or something like that. Okay, so I actually don't have any topics written out for today, so I'm just going to be thinking of stuff off the top of my head. Oh, by the way, I am using the newest version of Brutal Doom because people were complaining about that last time. This episode has a new voice actor for the Doom guy and a flying kick. Also, you can't move while kicking, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's stronger now. So I will kick all of these pinkies to death to demonstrate that. Never mind, I'm just gonna rip and tear. Makes life a lot easier. Also, Jimmy's messaging me, which is always good. Thank you, Jimmy. You are a good person. A true noble and gallant person. Gallant, actually, I think is the word. I don't know, my vocabulary's not doing so well. It's suffering due to my current state of mind. I'm very tired. But I wanted to have something up for tomorrow. And the next few days, because I don't think I'm going to be wildly available for YouTube recording until probably Monday next week, due to things. So there's always that. I apologize in advance for the next level. It's probably going to murder me, because I just have a really hard time with the next level. I don't dislike the level, I just kind of have a hard time with it. Sloth of Despair. I know you're there, and now the rest of the level I don't understand to any extent whatsoever. I also don't like that. The fact that the enemies scream now. It's kind of a... I don't know. It's a touch that I rather wish had been left out. That and the new Doom guy voice I don't care for so much, but I can get over that. I just don't like the enemy screaming. Well, okay then, Glitch Skull. Kick them to death and grab this armor and medkit. I need to find the Berserk Pack, because those are my friends. I know there's one on this level somewhere, I just can't remember where it is. Screw you guys. I am looking for the Berserk Pack. There is Cacodemon, shotgun shells. Oh, and before anyone asks in the comments, no, I will not be telling how old I am. I don't know. I'm not going to, so no. Don't even ask. Okay, you can destroy trees now, which is pretty badass. I still don't know where that Berserk Pack is. I'm gonna be really hung up on the Berserk Pack thing until I find it. Pinky, just run away from the Pinky. I think Pistol, I believe the shotgun guy had his damage lowered, and I believe the pistol guy, the regular zombie man as opposed to the sergeants, actually had their damage raised. So there was a little bit of balancing going on there. The entire mod seems to have been rebalanced a little bit. And I can't honestly tell if it's for better or worse just yet, because I seem to be dying at about the same rate So if anything, some enemies were made less dangerous and some were made more dangerous to keep a fairly even balance of death to life ratio. Maybe there wasn't a Berserk pack on this level. I might just be thinking of a random enemy drop, because I know that Brilldoom has those now. Then again, I'm fairly sure I remember... Wow! Oh, there it is. As soon as I started out myself. Okay. Dead Kako. Dead Gunner. You are now all die. I don't even know what that's in reference to. I just know it's a reference to something. Okay. Ha! Thank you for the health. Much appreciated. You too. Thanks for the health. Much appreciated. I do have a couple things I want to talk about, but I'm going to save them for a little bit until I get to the harder levels so I can, you know, die more often. And I believe, yes, there's a secret I can only find by using the overmap, because you can see right here, there's an arrow pointing at this wall, which has a plasma rifle. And that's how I remember where that is. And I don't believe... I'm not going to be looking for secrets in any of the other levels because I can't be bothered to remember them, but this level at least I know has the plasma rifle, and that's a very necessary component for not death. Okay, step on this lava, drop that wall, grab the chain gun, which is always necessary for success. Oh, it's an empty clip. I always confuse the empty clip with a full cell. Let's see, I believe there are cells there that I can get to by doing this. Hello, Pinky. Thank you, Smash Mode. Smash Mode is such a wonderful thing. Point proven. Thank you for the cells, Kako Demon. Your life will not have been wasted. Actually, it probably will. That's besides the point. Why, hello there, Spectre. Did a wall drop somewhere? Right there. Boop. Grab all of the things. I freaking hate Lost Souls so much. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Holy crap. Lost Soul, why are you not being... There we go. That's actually not what I wanted anyway. God damn it. Dude, really? Really? Thank you. That didn't work as well as planned. This will. Whoa, whoa, hey now. Not cool. Guess I'm just gonna have to chain my way through this to try and get some freaking health back. That was almost really bad. Glad I knew that Rip and Tear gives you health back. Soul Sphere. And past this level, I am not going to know anything on any level, so that will be great. Look forward to it. And be amazed. I'm not focusing so much on filling all gaps with commentary this time, so much as I am focusing on trying to be a bit more entertaining with the commentary. Because sometimes I get around to just droning on and on and on, and really not involving myself much with the video, which, as most people will know, is a very, very big no-no on YouTube. So I'm going to try and be a little bit more involved and reference to stuff going on in game a little bit more. Which also means that there are going to be longer gaps, for which I apologize. But at the same time, people don't seem to mind it when I actually do it in my videos, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Blue key, should be a wall around here, yep. That's just a general rule of thumb in Doom, if you've never really played the game very much at all. As soon as you touch anything of importance, such as a switch or a key, a wall probably dropped and lowered monsters somewhere. It's just a matter of time until you find it and get your ass blown off by it. Why, hello there. Sonny. Okay, I just lost track of where I'm going. I think this way. Yes. Doop doop. Do I want to go through this just yet? Yes, I do. I actually do have a few things that I want to talk about that involve requiring comments from your guys' end, because I'm asking for feedback on them. So I will be referencing those straight off. As in, probably within this next level. Oh good, I actually... I love this level. I usually call it the ammo saver because I have a tendency to just run through it with only Berserk Pack and nothing else past, well, once I get the Berserk Pack. Just a matter of getting to it without dying, really. I do a lot poorer at this game when I'm commentating. I was, obviously I haven't played Brutal Doom on this computer in a really long time, so I was balancing out audio and stuff earlier. So I was just playing through the first couple levels to make sure everything was going alright. And it turns out that, I did really well on just the first few levels of this episode, and as soon as I started commentating, I died on the first level. This is actually the second take, so that happens, I guess. Dead Imp. Berserk Pack should not be in there, actually. I'm going the wrong way to get to the Berserk Pack. I think it was the other direction. Yep, it was this way, definitely. Until then, I'm going to be running on very low health. Probably because of Lost Souls. I freaking hate Lost Souls so much. With the Brutal Doom mode, they're probably the worst enemy in the game. They have this really bad tendency to dodge bullets like no tomorrow. And not only that, if you hit them with bullets while they're up close, you'll get hit by ricochet, or by shrapnel, like that, and just lose all kinds of health. It's really bad. This is where the Berserk Pack is. Freaking Lost Souls, get out of here! Jesus Christ. I really hate Lost Souls with a vengeance. With a fiery, burning passion, much like the jet flames being propelled from the back of the skull itself. And by the way, that is actually jet propulsion, apparently, which was carried over into Doom 3. I don't know why it was never really explored within this one, but, well, there's always that. I do have my Berserk Pack now. This music's pretty good, too. There's another Berserk Pack there anyway. Thank you for the health, Imp. If you do Rip and Tear mode, you get health, but if you do Smash mode, you don't, which is kind of unfortunate because I prefer Smash mode. In fact, if I got 10 HP every time I killed something with Smash mode, I'd be a very happy camper. Supposedly, this version actually adds mutilation bonuses. As in, the more things you kill, the more health you get. Or the more inventive ways you kill things, the more health you get. Now we just need to try and kill all these guys without dying. Let's see how many Imp fatalities there are, why don't we? Okay, so the very first topic I wanted to bring up is actually thanks to the Ultima Extreme, who is a user of YouTube who commented on one of my videos. He basically inspired me to go through a really extremely long process of trying to get my port forwarding to work. And once I actually got it to work, he said something along the lines of like, and now I usher in a new wave of fan react. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was really amusing, and you should go look it up. It was on Brutal Doom episode 7. There's a Baron back here I'm gonna have to kill with my fists. And basically what happened was he was asking me if I ever intended to do videos with subscribers. Like just gameplay with various people, subscribers. His actual recommendation was Ghouls vs. Humans, but I don't think that would work well. And my answer was, yes, I've actually wanted to do that for a very long time. It's just a matter of getting my port forwarding and stuff to work. But the issue with that is I've been trying for a very long time to get that to work, and I ended up contacting, like, my ISP, the manufacturer, my router. I went to various websites to look up help on it, and nothing really seemed to help. I ended up having to flash my entire router, and then disabling UPnP on every single application as well within the router itself, and for whatever reason that made it work. It's not because I'm like a crazy newbie to networking. I know quite a bit about it, and I've been able to do it on previous routers, but this one had some really strange issues for some reason. And it's not something I would like to explore again in the future, if at all possible. I also believe there's a BFG on this level, which I need, because Spider Mastermind apparently fires freaking hit-scan rockets. Oh, goody. Just what I needed. Just what I needed! Just gonna go ahead and maul this Baron with my fists real quick. I'm going to replenish some health real quick, like. Aww. Sad day. Alright, I actually know where to go now, so I'm gonna go grab that health back really quick, like. And again, I didn't die here earlier when I tried. It's just a matter of talking at the same time being a distraction. And I died again. It's at this point where I say, fuck it. YOLO. Okay, I thought I took damage from behind, but apparently I didn't, and I'm just being a paranoid bastard. So, I don't intend to die this time, needless to say. I'm not just gonna berserk attack my way through it, I'll kill that one Baron with something other than my fists. But on the bright side, this makes for a longer video, right? Yay! As you can tell, I'm not enjoying the idea of doing that multiple times. I don't like dying. This music is pretty kick-ass though, so that makes up for it. Where did my machine gun go? Well, I want it. There we go. Skulltag has been having some really weird keybind issues for me recently. Sometimes after I stop shooting, it'll keep shooting, which is why I died that one time from the rocket launcher blast. And others, it just won't switch to weapons when I'm sitting there pressing the numeric key for it. I actually have to end up using my scroll wheel to try and get to it, which is very unfortunate, because I'm used to using the number keys. I'm not going to bother with those pinkies this time. So yes, back to the topic of the whole playing with subscribers. That is something that I intend to do possibly Tuesday or Wednesday next week. I will bring it up again once it's more of a relevant topic. In fact, I will post a video of it in the next day or so. Like an actual announcement for people who don't watch the series. But what I'm thinking is that it will probably be Skulltag based. It'll end up being like Brutal Doom or Invasion or something like that. And essentially what I want for feedback on it is what would be a good day for you guys, because I'm thinking Tuesday or Wednesday at 7 PM Eastern. And I don't know how well that's going to work for everyone, but that's the time I'm available. And I'm thinking Brutal Doom Deathmatch or Brutal Doom Invasion, depending. And yeah. I don't know what kind of games you guys like to play. If there's any other Doom WADs that you would prefer to play, let me know, but Skulltag is going to be the easiest thing for me to set up for the subscribers, because all it would require is me hosting the server with the proper WADs and setting up a map rotation for it, which is much easier than something like Grand Theft Auto 4, where I would have to host a lobby, pray to God that everyone has it, whereas Doom is relatively easy to obtain, and then basically sit there and wait for 16 people to join up, whereas with something like Skulltag, I can just set up a server, join it, start playing, start recording, and then wait for everyone to join my mumble room and wait for everyone to join my game. And then we'd just get more and more people as the night rolled on, because I'd be doing it for a few hours. And I think that's really the best way to do it. So it is going to be Skulltag. I just need to know what kind of WADs do you guys want to play, what kind of game types, what time, things of that nature. Because this is going to be for you, and there's no point in having a subscriber gameplay if I don't have any of my subscribers in it. So if Tuesday or Wednesday doesn't work for anyone at all, by the way, there's the BFG, but if no one at all can freaking join on Monday or Tuesday, then obviously I won't have it then, because that would just be completely and utterly pointless. Where'd my ammo go? I'm doing some really stupid things this playthrough. I think I need to go down here. Why didn't I grab this first? Hold on, let me jump over you, Spectre. Thank you. You're a great pal. So yeah, that's that. The whole subscriber thing. And the next topic of discussion that I wanted to ask about involves my uploading schedule. This is my most viewed series by far on YouTube, and I've noticed that, well, this tends to get 30 to 40 views per video, and my other ones tend to get 7 or 8. So I'm going to ask it here, because people will actually respond, which is enjoyable. What should I do with my uploading schedule? Usually what I like to do is block uploading. This means I record a lot of content, give myself a few days to render it all out and edit it and whatnot, and then I upload a huge amount of it, like 4 to 5 videos, overnight in one night, just let them all upload. This is the best for me personally because it gives me a lot of time to edit things out and get them all squared away. and then I can just upload and tag it all at once, and it's not a big hassle for me at all, and I love it like that. And that's how I've been doing it for a really long time. But it occurred to me recently that when I tend to upload in big blocks like that, when I upload 4 or 5 at a time, only one of those videos will get any views whatsoever. So I'm thinking what actually might be a better way of doing that would be to do the same thing where I render it all out in big blocks, and then I just stagger the uploading. That would mean one of the benefits of the block to you guys would be lost, which is that you'd get multiple entries of you'd be able to watch like whatever series you were into and then disregard the others. Whereas with a staggered uploading schedule, I would upload a video of one series one day, and then it wouldn't be up again, like the second episode wouldn't be up for another week or so. So, this is definitely something I wanted to ask about. Bollocks. Because I didn't know what kind of interest it would be. Would you guys prefer that I stagger out my uploads, so that I get like 1 or 2 videos a day, every day? Or would you prefer for it to remain as a block like it is, where early one morning like 5 videos get uploaded, and then that's all that's on my channel for a couple days? I honestly don't know which is better. I know which one is easier for me, but I don't know which one you guys would prefer, and that's really going to be the big thing here. Because again, there's no point to having a YouTube channel when people don't watch it. And that's not like knocking on you guys at all, because you guys are awesome subscribers and very active actually, which I very much enjoy. But at the same time, I feel like maybe I'm not personally doing my best to get my content across to you guys. So I would like to do whatever is best for everyone, really. Whichever you guys prefer, the block or the stagger. And also, if I do the, what happens with the block method is I get a lot more random videos up. Like yesterday, I uploaded my Rubber Ninja gameplay. That's a good example of something completely and utterly random that I just did on a whim. For really absolutely no reason. I just saw the game, thought it looked fun, recorded it, it was fun, so I uploaded it. Things like that would happen probably a little less often with a staggered uploading schedule because, well, my bandwidth would be queued up by other videos. And there are other people in the house that use the internet, so I don't want to, like, uncap my bandwidth and just completely steal all of their internet bandwidth, which would not be very nice at all because they like to play MMOs. So basically I'd be removing their forms of entertainment entirely, which is never a nice thing to do to people, particularly not those that you care about. So yeah, that is the extent of that topic. I will repose the question once again. Staggered upload schedule or block upload schedule? Your choice. You have direct input to the channel here, and I'm going to be following whatever is told to me. Whatever you guys would prefer. It's open to change in the future, depending on the level of success. But, again, direct input is what this is all about. So, for now, I'm definitely going to be going with whatever you guys would prefer. I'm feeling a death coming on, so I'm going to save real quick. And yes, I am actually playing on a new save file because different computer. Fortunately though, I ended the last episode on the previous computer, so it's not a big issue. Perfect time to run out of ammo. Ooh! Berserk! It's actually very nice. I love Berserk packs because they give you 100 health. That's their main purpose in the original Doom. And it just so happens that the Brutal Doom mod makes them absolutely amazing for everything else. Again, stop screaming. I freaking hate the screamers so much. It's really irritating to me. I guess some people like it because it was actually, like, really heavily requested, but it's definitely not welcomed by me. I don't care for the addition whatsoever. There are actually a lot of things I don't care about this version. And why did that not blow up all the way? The Crushers are acting really funny. Not exactly sure what's going on with that. On the bright side, since I have vulnerability, I can basically just run through and decimate everything with my rocket launcher. Oh my god, that's such a nice change of pace. I was struggling to maintain 30 frames per second on my other computer. and this one is currently getting 462 with all of this crap going on. That's a very nice feeling. And I have a feeling that's mostly because the processor on my other computer is really weak, whereas the one on this one is a 4-core running at 3.8 gigahertz. So that's a pretty big change. Pretty good reason for Skulltag to be running better. And Skulltag is actually a dead source port now, by the way, in case you didn't know. It was declared dead by Brad Carney a month or two ago, actually, and it's no longer being worked on, which is unfortunate, because the forums there, well, not necessarily filled with the nicest of people. There was a lot of really interesting mods that were there, but the forums are completely gone, so you can't even access old WODs that were hosted there. You have to go to, like, WOD host or at Fat Hacks and stuff like that. So that's unfortunate, I guess. Obviously, Skulltag itself is still up for download for a while at least, but the lead developer of the project has moved over to a new engine called Zandronum. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to differentiate from Skulltag itself, but it's there, and fortunately development of Skulltag is continuing through Zandronum. So, Zandronum will live Skulltag will live vicariously through its child Zandronum, which is always nice. Why you no die? Thank you. I'm also... You're gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I am considering upgrading my graphics card. This is mainly because I am going to college for software design, and I'm hoping to maybe double major in 3D art. Even though I have no artistic talent whatsoever, hopefully it's something I could train myself into. And I think for this, I would want a stronger graphics card, preferably an NVIDIA one, because their CUDA cores help immensely with texture baking and model rendering. Whereas ATI's direct stream really doesn't do a whole lot for that, so... yeah. If I do upgrade, I guess you guys will be the first to know, and please don't hate me for it if I do it. I'm not super rich or anything like that. It would just kind of be something that I've wanted to do for a while. Please get up and start killing these people before I die. Because I am really about to. Oh my god, stop screaming. That is awful. Where did I go? Fortunately, Zerkbat came through and just decided to plop 100 health on my lap, so I'm not dead yet. It's always a fortunate thing indeed. Man, this Marine is actually really helpful. I'm sorry I killed the other one now. A few levels back, I think, episode 2 some point. I killed one and I was really sad. And this is probably the most frustrating part of this particular level. Playing with these switches, because I don't know the combination for them at all, so I'm just going to click away to my heart's content and see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna save before I do something stupid, and boom. I guess there was nothing in there, so that was a waste. Let's flip some switches. This part's gonna take a while. Unfortunately, my sound is not turned up high enough for me to be able to hear if the doors are opening or closing. Though I think I heard something there. Yes! Well, I shot an invulnerability spear. That was a good decision right there. Yellow key goes there to get a red key, apparently. Don't know what that was useful for. Really, I need to get that door open now. Red key goes here. Oh, sorry guy, but I have invulnerability right now. Stop screaming, for the love of Christ. Wow. That is more irritating than I initially expected it to be. I don't know why I dislike it so much either. It's not that annoying of a sound clip, it's just... didn't even know that was a noise I could make until just now. Learn something new with every video. I believe this floor is actually supposed to burn me, but... Oh no, you did not. You're invulnerable while you're doing that, aren't you? Well, that was useful. Fucking Baron. Why are you invulnerable during that? You will be remembered, my friend. I'm gonna go down there and get molested. I really don't want to go down there and get molested, though. Oh, maybe I don't have to go down there and get molested. Oh wait, yeah I do, because there's stuff down there. Or at least I thought there was. Maybe not? Oh yep, there's the exit. That was enjoyable. It's actually starting to get really hot in here from my computer. I would like to run my air conditioner, but then all you'd be able to hear is in the background of this recording, so that wouldn't work so well. Oh hey, remember when I was saying there were only 1 or 2 levels in this whole episode that I hated? This is one of them. Very much so. I don't understand how I keep getting super shotguns in Doom 1. But yeah, essentially 2 days ago, or actually no, yesterday, it was, I believe, 76 degrees outside with 50% humidity. I woke up this morning sweating like crazy because I left my fan in my window because it gets really cold overnight, which is enjoyable. And it was 98 degrees with 68% humidity. So that's enjoyable. That's always a fantastic thing, waking up 22 degrees hotter than it had been at the highest point the day before. And again, we've gone from below freezing to in the 100s before, like around last year sometime, actually. So I'm thankful that didn't happen, but God, it's just really hot out today. I'm not like a wimp of weather either, I just hate it when it's really hot and humid out. Very irritating. Especially because I have a leather chair, so I stick to said chair. Which is rather unfortunate, really. And now we will learn the reason I hate this level. Because of the fucking teleporters. I can never learn what they do. It always feels like I'm being teleported off to a random location. And I don't know if Jesse is watching this, but if he is, I request that he put something in the comments describing our experiences with the multiplayer on this. Because we were stuck on this level for the better part of an hour and a half on multiplayer. Because the teleporters were not bringing us where we needed to be whatsoever. Also, I don't understand why Baron's shots sometimes split and sometimes don't. It's a very weird quirk with the Brutal Doom mod. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Get up. Thank you. Why am I hearing Duke Nukem noises? That's why, you have a rocket launcher. Dude, you are my hero. Holy crap, I just left you in here and you decimated all of them. Apparently, Doom Guy is a amazing person. Who would have thunk it? I remember so little about this level, other than it being really frustrating. Oh, I also remember getting crushed in here multiple times. So I guess I lied, I do remember something. It is seriously really hot in here. My graphics card, that's another reason I want to get my graphics card replaced, actually, why I want to upgrade it. Because when I was doing temperature tests, I found that while my CPU, my idle temp in my room was around, I think, like 28 degrees Celsius when I tested. My CPU maxed out at around 46 or 47 degrees Celsius, but as soon as I started running FurMark to test my graphics card at the same time, I'm getting crushed. Fantastic. As soon as I started running FurMark to test my graphics card at the same time, that went up to about 52. So my graphics card is putting off a lot of heat, and I didn't understand just how much heat until I actually checked the built-in thermostat function through AMD's overdrive utility. It runs at about 58 degrees Celsius while idling, and I replaced the thermal compound, which is fully supported by XFX warranty, by the way, which I adore them for. But essentially, that lowered it by about 4 degrees Celsius. So it idles at about 52 degrees Celsius-ish now, somewhere between 52 and 54. But its load temperatures are still absolutely terrifying. Before, it would run at about 90 degrees Celsius under load, and now it runs at 88, spiking to 90 when the fan profile isn't feeling particularly spry. Let's see if we can do this for round 2. I'm not hearing Duke Nukem explosions, and as such I assume he's dead. Not dead, but he certainly doesn't have a rocket launcher. But in any case, that's definitely a good reason to get it replaced. Especially if I'm going to be living in a small college dorm, I don't want to have to reroute a fucking rubber tube from the back of my computer to be able to live in the room. And by that I mean, like, sticking a rubber tube on the exhaust of my graphics card and leading it out the window so it doesn't vent into my room and kill us all. Because this card just puts off so much heat, it's ridiculous. I've never seen a graphics card that hits over 90 degrees under load before. Hell, my previous 9500 GT, and I realize it's a really bad comparison, but the thing had like a super tiny heatsink on it. And the thing maxed out at like 60 degrees Celsius, and Jimmy's 6770, which I can acknowledge isn't as powerful of a card, but that thing maxes out at like 40 or 50 or something like that. He was telling me like the highest he's ever seen it go was in the higher 50s. So what the hell? Why would AMD just randomly go, hey, this card can suck my balls for cooling, and just, ugh, such high temperatures, it's really crazy. I love the card to death, and I really love the performance on it, but I would think that it's going to be a little bit of a hazard to me later on if I don't get the frickin' thing changed out. Dude, you are seriously my hero, pulling out a frickin' pistol and running up to the Baron. These guys have no fear. That is the other problem that I have with this map. I have absolutely no idea what the progression of it is. Maybe I need to find that blue door now? Do I have a blue key? Well, there's a room I haven't been in. I hate Lost Souls. Okay, stay there. Holy crap. Thank you for the welcome committee. Someone was telling me in the comments the other day on my Why I Love Brutal Doom video that monsters can't infight with one another, like one of the same species, unless it's through projectile damage, to which I call complete fucking BS. I've had multiple imps meleeing me at the same time before and backed off and had one of them accidentally hit the other. That's a tarp. I'm not going in there. And they just started meleeing each other to death, so BS. I call BS on that. Hey! Let's go for 2 in a row. I absolutely hate Mount Erebus. This is, in my opinion, the worst map in the entire Doom series. This and the Grotto from Doom 2 are my least favorite maps in the entire series. So that's good. Time to see me flail about for the next half hour on this map. Lost Souls, why are there always so many of you? Holy crap, they spread out. Like a fucking flea infection. But yeah. Also, I guess while we're on the topic of technological advancement, let's talk about the Wii U. No, I don't see the Wii U being that amazingly groundbreaking in the graphical department. I don't believe it's not even supposed to be twice the power of the 360 and PS3 at this point, which is kind of surprising given it is going to be a next generation console. But I guess at the same time it's not really going to be necessary because Microsoft and Sony aren't talking PS4 and 720 till at least next year's E3, which gives a full year after that, so the Wii is going to be top of the line for a good couple years. So Nintendo has that in their pocket, basically. or in the bag, as one would say, but then I feel like I'm talking about scrotums. Maybe I'm watching too much of Critical's videos. That could explain the sudden perversion factor. Ooh, you just chewed that up apart, Pinky. For that, you die last. Stop being such a nuisance, though. You're making that really hard on me. I can't keep promises if you try to break them. Oh god, which one do I shoot? Apparently that one. Whoop! Grab all of the things here. Some pistol ammo. Kill the lost soul. I told you I'd kill you last. I lied. So, the Wii U, I think, is going to be a very interesting console. I believe the estimates on pricing right now are around $350 or $400 US, which is pretty decent for a console of its specifications, especially with the HD touchscreen tablet. Hell, you can't even get a frickin' iPad for that, which is basically the Wii U's tablet with a stronger processor. And that's not a blow to Apple fanboys, but it's just the truth. The iPad, as good as it may be, is seriously just a tablet, and it is like double the price of an entire console. I mean, there's no two ways around that. It's a tablet, and the Wii U's controller is also a tablet. But yeah, the lineup for it, actually, contrary to what a lot of people are saying about it, looks very, very, very good so far. What they showed at E3 in the actual presentation was kind of piss poor. But if you go through the games that were available on the show floor for people to play, they actually look really interesting and original, which is very impressive given the modern gaming market. And I believe there was one that I saw that I really wanted to try out. I wish I had been at E3, but there's not a chance in the world of that ever happening, really. I believe this is where the X of the level is once I get a blue key. But essentially, there was this one game where you were fighting a really big mech, and there were multiple people that could play it, and it looked really, really badass, and I wish I could have gotten to try it. I am not an amazing Nintendo fanboy by any standards, but I can recognize a good gaming console when I see it, and I do believe the Wii U is going to be a very good system. I have never known Nintendo to make a particularly bad product. They don't always support them with all the software I would prefer, but their systems are always very reliable and very good at what they are intending to do. So I am definitely going to pick up a Wii U. Whether or not it will be around the launch date remains to be seen, but I am definitely getting one at some point in time. And again, that's not coming from like a hidden Nintendo fanboy side of me or anything like that. I just genuinely think it looks really interesting. You can kill those now? That is awesome! I love the interactive environments introduced by Brutal Doom. Everything can be blown up, except for pillars. It's really nice. I wonder if you can actually destroy torches. Let me give one more. Nope. But they can take collateral. They can actually, like, block bullets. They have collision, which is cool. I'm not a fanboy of any of the big three, regardless of what some idiots think. Please stop twitching. Regardless of what some idiots think about the Wii U Pro Controller video, I was being completely and utterly sarcastic in that video, and there is a very big difference between sarcasm and trolling. When I am very blatantly whining and sounding like an idiot, chances are I am being sarcastic. Whereas, if I was trolling, I would have made a Wii U controller video in the more serious tone of voice like this, rather than talking about all of the subjects in a really annoying and grating whiny voice like this as if I was a horrible Nintendo fanboy. Or horrible Microsoft fanboy, sorry. But then again, if I suggested that, I'd be making the horrible error of assuming that anyone on YouTube who looks at videos such as videos bitching about Wii U controllers have common sense whatsoever. And I've especially noticed this from the IGN fanbase. Go look at any one of their videos. If you ever just want to have no more faith in humanity whatsoever for the rest of your life, go peruse the comments of an IGN video, and you will have your daily set of depressing all set out and rationed for you. I really hate Mount Erebus. It's basically just a big freaking lava pit with random buildings scattered around that you have to go in and hope to God you find the right progression for. Oh, come on. I'm going to pause the recording for a moment.